everyone, I'm Neha, your happiness coach. Guys, today's video is on how we really need to change our upbringing mindset and make sure that we are at least parenting our kids in the right direction. Well, this anecdote or this whole concept and idea came up to me that I should make a video on this last week when I was visiting one of my friends, and her father was staying up with her. So we were just sitting and chatting, and she was just working. She was just finishing her household work, and uncle just happened to tell me that when I see her, I feel that she was this tiny girl who couldn't do anything by herself, and today she not just manages her work, her house, her kids, her husband, her family, everything practically. But one thing that he told me that actually caught my attention was I feel bad that I actually didn't tell her or bring her up in a manner where I really told her that it's good to take responsibility, but it's not your one person job, it's not just your own responsibility, but when you are running a house, it's the two of us who have to be involved. Well, I think somewhere all of us have been brought up that way because our parents as individuals, the girls were always told that learn to cook, learn to take care of the house, because that's what you'll be doing at the end of the day. And the boys were never taught that helping your wife or being a part of her is also your job. You have to help her if she's equally working. Of course, the logic and the fundas have changed today. Both of us are working and the whole setup has changed. So at least today, let us be very thoughtful in what we are teaching our kids. You really don't have to sit them down and give them this gyan, what I am actually telling you right now. But you have to start practicing doing that own thing all by yourself in your house. The moment they see this around you, right, they'll automatically get into that flow, and you will not really have to tell them that you need to do this. Like for example, in my house, there is no work that is assigned to me, or it's a woman's job, or is assigned to my husband and is his job. When I'm not at home and if I'm late from work, if I'm getting late or things like that, and if there's some work pending, my husband just takes it up and does it. He doesn't wait for me that I will come back and I will maybe probably just heat up the stuff for my son and give the milk and all that. I'm really not needed at home for the work per se. If I am at work, I am busy, I do it. And if he's not available, he's not there, we plan our duties when it comes to my son. My son has never ever asked me that why should I do this work? This isn't my job. Reason being, the work, the kind of culture, the kind of vibe that we have in my house is very different. And we make sure that what we're teaching him is that subconsciously and by actions, that work is work. It has no gender attached to it. Please make sure if you have girls that you don't bring them up saying, khana banana seekh lo, do this work, do the vessels, do the household work, because this is what you'll have to do. And please, please, please don't tell your son that this is not your job, you don't do this, you don't help your mom in the kitchen, or you don't do the vessels. If the maid is not done, many a times if the maid is not there, if my son sees me doing something on my own, when he was a little more younger, he's just 9, sometimes we make these restrictions by our own selves in our mind, but that is not the case. I many a times tell him that come, help me out, I'll do the dishes, you just wash and keep them aside, wipe them off and put them back in the rack. Little things, when you do it at a very early age, they know that it is not something that they don't have to do or they are not supposed to do. Slowly and subtly, you're putting these things in your head without even having to, give this gyan to them. See, suddenly when they are 20 now, and then when you sit them down and tell them, no, listen, you should help your wife and blah, 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 they're not going to do it. Because you have brought them up in a certain manner for so many years that now that's not going to really work. So please make sure that you create an atmosphere in your house. I understand a lot of parents who come to me for counseling tell me that they have grandparents at home and they are too pampered with the grandkids and they don't let them do anything. You know what? This sometimes I feel is something that you really need to take a call as a parent. Sit down with your grandparents, with your in-laws, or with your own parents. Make things clear to them that look, these are things that I want him or her to learn for sure. So please do understand and support me in doing the same, and do not make it a point or where it becomes a tiff or an argument, right? I'm sure, see, all problems can be sat down, spoken and sorted. So think about it. Many a times we take this call, right, for a child that no, if it is for my son or for my daughter, come what may, I'll do it. These are the first few things that you and I as individuals should do. We should equally teach our kids everything, practically everything, and make them independent enough that tomorrow if a man or a woman is not in his life, he or she can sustain by herself all alone, managing everything under the sun all by herself. So my dear friends, please let me know how this thought connected with you and how you are going to make those changes in your way of life so that you can make things work for your son and daughter. Please let me know how this thought resonated with you. Until then, it's me, Neha, saying bye.